Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Ashley.
I'm Courtney.
And we are CA in LA, Courtney and Ashley in Los Angeles. We're best friends, filmmakers, and musicians. Thank you so much for watching. And please hit the like and subscribe below. It helps us out so much to keep making these videos for you. Today, we are jumping into watching an exclusive clip from Disney's Cruella called Do You Have a Light? As you may be familiar, we have watched, what, 2 or 3 clips and trailers from Cruella. So we are so excited to deep dive and explore this film. I think it comes out in June. So, or May 28th? May 28th, there we go, on Disney Plus. This is a film that I really want to see in theaters. I'm sure they will be showing it in theaters.
Yeah,
but
I'd be surprised if they didn't.
Just the sound design already feels really awesome, and just to see and pay homage to all of the costumes and location design, like it looks so dynamic. And like, come on, Emma Thompson.
Oh my gosh.
Emma Stone. It's going to be awesome.
I'm so excited. This is a scene, right?
This is a scene. I'm pretty sure it's from a party, something that we've seen in the trailer. So I'm not sure too much about it. It just got released. So yeah.
Let's check it out.
Let's jump in.
Yes, you do.
My
ravishing.
gosh, look at you.
There's a rat.
It's a dog.
To me. Savage.
That would be something you did by accident.
Okay. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
No, let her go.
Get her. Somebody.
She's like, attention's on you. Sorry, excuse me. Let me just yoink this.
It is in theaters.
Attention to me.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yes.
Oh
I'm here
my
for it.
gosh.
I'm here for the sass. I'm here for her taking ownership over oneself. Please go off. It's amazing. That poor man. He didn't stand a chance.
Oh no. No, you're done for, my guy. Good luck. I mean, if that's what she had to, like, that she showed, what is she hiding, you know? Yeah, you're done for.
It's over.
Ain't no way. Good
I
luck.
love how much emotion was behind the mask, too. Like, you just saw her eyes move.
Yeah.
Ugh, love it. Love it.
I mean, that's the thing, too, is that there's so many people involved with creating just that scene. And just for them to pick this one scene to kind of tease, there was so much to it in a minute.
Yeah, how do you choose, you know?
Yeah.
Like, how do you... in the trailer, when she said, why'd you move? And she's like, oh, you pricked me. That scene would have been really interesting when she was critiquing all their stuff. That could have been really good as well. There's just a lot of things I must see.
I feel like, though, this is the turnaround of her character. Sure. And so that's why it's dynamic, is that for once, or for maybe the first time, Emma Stone is actively challenging Emma Thompson.
I'm ready for the standoff.
Oh, yeah.
I need to see it.
Yeah.
So excited.
It looks so dynamic.
It does. I'm still just as excited as I was before. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I want to see. We want to see this one in theaters too.
Oh. It's just really exciting to experience this in trailer form, because this is honestly the first time that we've actively watched so many trailers is doing this for YouTube. I love watching indie film trailers, but 9 times out of 10 what I'm watching nobody has watched, and no one's gonna see for like months because it was at Sundance and stuff. So seeing this and kind of following what they've been releasing through our YouTube series has been fascinating. And I'm really excited to see how it lives up to everything that we've been watching. Yeah.
I am too. I've never been invested in 101 Dalmatians ever.
No,
I just haven't. I love Disney, but that was one that I could just never get into. And I am so into this movie. I really want to see it. I'm really excited, and just to see the deep dive of you're absolutely right. It's like waiting for a little snippet of a book that they're like slowly releasing, and then you're just there for the hype of it. So you're just waiting, you're anticipating it. And I certainly am. They got me.
Also, I've been so invested in villain stories. It's ever since I saw Dark Knight, really, with Heath Ledger, that I really started to like empathize with the villains and started to really understand how villain stories are so in depth. It's not just this cut and dry thing. There's significant trauma. And I feel like that is a place that all of us are coming from, is that we're healing from trauma, and to see how these individuals have decided to cope with their individual traumas and situations is fascinating. So watching the way that Disney is going to pull this off, because you could definitely take this in a very sinister route.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still Disney. And so they can't go, I mean, like, it's PG-13. You can't go too dark with this. But I would be very interested to see what a deeper dive of this that wasn't PG-13 would look like.
Yeah, but then you get into the whole, there's empathizing with the villain, and then there's, when you understand them, does that mean that it's excusable?
Yeah.
Because, or is it now being glorified?
Morality. Yeah.
Right. We don't know. And that's kind of up to the viewer to decide. But that when there isn't someone telling you, or I guess in every movie, there is someone telling you who the villain is and who the protagonist is. There's always that divide. But when you start doing these villain stories, now they're the protagonist in their story.
Yeah.
So who, and in this case, Emma Thompson's the villain now. And so it's really interesting, which is why I appreciate you as a writer, because you always leave stories like, whose side are you on? Which is just the open-endedness that I love, because you're not telling them who to root for.
I think it's hard, though, because it's easier to cut and dry, be like, this is the protagonist, this is the antagonist.
Yeah.
But flipping stuff on its head frequently is a lot of fun.
Yeah. And not telling them who to root for, then they inadvertently put their own experience into the story, and they self-identify with who they're closest to.
Yeah.
Which is different for literally every single person.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
And why, which sometimes can hit it a little too close to home, but I think it's worth exploring and it's worth doing. And so it's awesome that they're doing this at all.
I think it's really important to, a tenet that you touched on, is that it is important, if you were to do a deep dive, not to glamorize or glorify any of the violence that necessarily came from it, which I think could be taken from the Joker. That's like been a high critique of the Joker, is that it was glamorized and glorified. And just like with culture nowadays, it's really important to kind of draw that line. But then again, like, how do you draw that line when you need the audience to interpret it for themselves?
Right.
Because the audience isn't stupid. Like, they're very aware of what's kind of being like fed to them, and what is kind of being like pushed, like the agenda that's being pushed for them to like lean towards this person being the antagonist and that person being the protagonist. So no, it's very interesting, the rise of the villain in recent years in
especially
cinema.
From Disney.
Yeah,
from Disney. They do a lot of them.
Yeah, it's been fascinating. I mean, you're watching all of like Marvel 2 on Disney's platform kind of play out. Like Loki's a villain. Come on.
Right.
Yeah, so it is fascinating to kind of see how far Disney and like other studios are willing to push these stories of the villain, the unconventional person to root for, being the center of this. I don't know. It's going to be really interesting to watch what they allow and what they don't.
So there's that. There's the opinions that we just had. And then there's all the execs sitting in a room that are like, oh my God, we need more content. What are we going to do? All right, we're going to tell the backstory of this human.
That's true. That's true.
So who knows? These are just our thoughts.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? But these are our thoughts and opinions, which, you know, they are what they are.
Grain of salt, but they're ours.
And it's sea salt. Thank you.
Not finishing salt.
Well, finishing salt
Himalayan
is like
salt.
to top it off, you know?
Oh, right.
It's to like make it perfect.
So the pink Himalayan is like the underbelly.
Yeah.
And there's the seasoning salt. And then the finishing salt.
Yeah. There's just so much salt.
So many layers.
Yeah.
I love that about you.
It's broad.
Anyways.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for watching this video.
Do not forget to like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. And we will see you in the next video.
So soon.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Lost, too close to